There's a smoke bomb. Someone has COVID in the building. The people are rising. We are now on day 42. Today there was only 1,500 cases. I'm really hoping that we can get out of this lockdown in the next couple of weeks. They don't want to let anyone out before the numbers are really down, because otherwise this whole 2-month period has been for nothing. I think at the beginning it was all fun and games. A bit exciting, a bit different. It has worn me down, it's taken a toll. After a 9-day break where we didn't have a PCR test, we're now back to doing them every day. And the process is we need to do an antigen test first, bring that down with us, show them that we are negative, and then do a PCR test. Here we go. Time to go down. Oh my god, we get to go for a longer walk today, and look, there's more cars and people on the streets. I feel a change in the air. We've never been to this side before, which means if there's more people in one space, the cases have gone down, freedom is upon us, maybe? This is the future of Shanghai right now, the future of coronavirus testing. This is so exciting! Our little walk to the end of the street is now turned into a walk around the block. But yeah, here is Shanghai.
Empty.
What we are doing is very naughty, but it's been 7 weeks. We're going around the block, for God's sake. Okay, so it's now day 51. I haven't vlogged in a while. I'm so sorry. But it's because it's been the same really. For the past week, there's been around 800 cases every day in Shanghai. Some good news is that a lot of people we know have been given some freedom passes, which allows one person from each household to go outside of the community for an hour or two to go to the supermarket or to just cycle around, whatever they want to do. The most solid information we did get is that on June 1st they are going to try and broadly open the city, which is why when there is a positive COVID case in a building, they have even started to take the whole building to quarantine. They're really going hard. They're trying to get it down, so we'll see in the next couple weeks whether that's going to make an impact or not. For some people that have applied to get trains out of Shanghai because they've been stuck here for lockdown, there's been big queues, like thousands and thousands of people trying to get out of the city. I've got very used to it now. It's been actually 60 days in total I've been locked down, if we count the previous one. It's a big chunk of the year now. Yeah. Day 52 and we're still doing this shit. So something interesting has happened this morning. I know you see 2 lines here, but I used tap water on here, and while I was in the queue, I saw that, oh shit, it's a positive result. But I'm not positive, I don't think. Either there's COVID in the tap water, or they have ensured that people don't use tap water by putting up a positive result. I'm now going to use another brand and try tap water again and see if it's positive. Drip. Okay, let's see if this comes up with a positive result for tap water. It doesn't work.
Fascinating findings, Amy.
Day 54 stuff. I look crazy, but today is the day. This morning, the community group chat was kicking off. Everyone is asking, why can't we go out? Getting kind of rowdy there. And basically we all came to the conclusion that we can go out secretly because no one's really managing us. So I'm glad that all the neighbours are in agreement, which means we don't have to deal with any of that drama. So I'm gonna go out. I just woke up from a nap. It's 3:30 p.m, so I'm bewildered. I'm confused and I've forgotten how to dress for the real world. This is the first time I put on actual shoes in 55 days. Grabbing a bike. Gonna take a cycle. I'm kind of deathly afraid that the police officer is going to ask me for a pass, and I do not have a pass. So I'm being cautious. But there's so many people out. Like, so many people. It's crazy.
I was like shocked then. You're like, I must perform. Someone's reaction.
that made me feel so much better. Like just going out and cycling around and seeing everyone and the blue skies and the green. I haven't seen Shanghai in 2 months now, and seeing my friends, like this is going to be a big change from now on. I think because our community has agreed to all go out, I can go out every day. Yes! This is a very, very major street in Jing'an, coming up to Jing'an Temple, and there's hardly anyone around. It's crazy. It's like a ghost town. It's very clear that I don't think I should be outside right now. There's like no one around. The only people are volunteers and medics and doctors and police. But I'm just acting confident and being a bad bitch. And so far, no one's said anything to me. This is Jing'an Temple. There is one car. This is so spooky. So over here is a COVID testing site. So the drivers are coming in to get their daily COVID test, which they need to drive around the city. This is West Nanjing Road right now. What the hell? This is the busiest street in Shanghai and there is no one here. But I'm gonna get a bike and try and cycle because there's no police around. Let's try it. I had to get off my bike because there's a barrier, but I just went through. So not sure if this is allowed, but this is literally the most busiest place usually because this is like a eating area, restaurant area, and then down there is the entrance to the metro. Crazy. I just took a very cringy photo of me in the middle of the street. Well, I tried to. I'll insert it here. It's embarrassing though. Considering I've been locked in for 55 days, I've got a bit of a spring in my step. Not a soul in sight. What the hell? Pretty evident that I cannot go past this checkpoint. And that is the Bund over there. Just your casual neighbours. I'm literally riding away from any police car I see. So I'm going in circles at this point, but I'm terrified. I've entered the French concession. Oh, there's a bug on me. Graham, there's several bugs on me. Graham. I'm just about to head to Yongkang Road to see what it's like, because that's like the foreigner hub cafe street. Let's go see. There's so many people around here though. So quiet. So quiet, oh my god. My phone is about to die. So I'm gonna pick this back up tomorrow and I hope I can get home in the right direction. I'll catch you if I make it. So it's the next day now and it's basically dusk. I've come out a bit later because it was too hot before, but I'm going to cycle down West Nanjing Road in kind of the darkness to see the vibes. As you can see, you usually can't cycle here, but there's no cars and there's no police, so I think we're all good. There's literally miss me here, what the hell? This is insane. Insane. Hi guys, so it's actually day 60 now. Crazy, 2 months in lockdown, love that. The other night, for some reason, communities opened up a bit more and there was a big street party with foreigners and the police came, but I think it was more of a noise concern and they weren't wearing masks and it was like a whole drama. But because of that, they've blocked off a few roads so no one can go down them anymore. FYI, I wasn't at the party, I was in bed because I'm an old lady. Tomorrow is May 31st, which means opening should be around the corner. I'm gonna do one last cycle tomorrow to see what's going on the day before officially a lockdown is partially lifted. So let's go. I've seen this police car about 5 times in the past week. I do the same route. But it's a very nice one. Look how many people are out. The only thing left to return are cars. Okay, so I came back outside, but I'm just walking around with Holly now. Here she is. And there are so many people out, especially foreigners. Like we can't even walk down the street without bumping into people because people are like ready to get lit for tomorrow. Feels like New Year's Eve or something.
It does, yeah. Like a special time, everyone's out.
Yeah. It's a reason to celebrate. It's freedom! It's like the war's over. The war on COVID. Oh my god, the shops are open! There's people on the streets! This is crazy. I got a number, so now we wait for our bubble tea. No bubble tea in 2 months. We just got our milk tea. But this is the line. It's all the way down here for these pop-up COVID tests that everyone has to get every 72 hours. What's going on, Katie?
Crazy shit. Everywhere we've been tonight, they're just kicking us out straight away. The police.
Hot on our tails.
Hot on our tails. They're following these two drunk guys. One's called George.
Well, I thought this vlog was over yesterday because we had our final day of freedom, but after one day of freedom, we woke up in this morning to our street being locked down. Again!
Only our street. Only our street.
So, here goes to day 62.
Let's go!
Fuck my life! Okay, we've come out to be angry and cause an uprising.
We're gonna cause a scene.
And everyone else is free in Shanghai right now, except for us. The rest of Shanghai is completely normal. Holly's having a breakdown. Yeah, Holly has an order. She's also sitting in the middle of the street out of protest. We walked down to the end of the street, and the whole of Shanghai is completely alive and normal, taking pictures of us like we're freaking zoo animals in an exhibition.
And it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. And there's so many people outside.
Just our street. It's because of this freaking quarantine hotel that gets abnormal results every so often. This freaking hotel. Anyway, back upstairs. Update, there's like several buses. And policemen. And lots of things going on in our quarantine hotel opposite. What's going on down there? Everyone who's in this hotel is now being forced to put hazmat suits on and being taken away in these coaches to, I'm assuming, what is a COVID camp. Like, how many people are in? So many people in there being transferred out.
And then, but you know what I don't understand about this, right? That's a quarantine hotel.
Right.
The whole purpose of this hotel is to quarantine. Can they not just stay there? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But I'm glad they're leaving, I guess, because it gives us some hope.
Maybe we can go outside. Off to COVID camp.
Bye.
7 a.m.
It's day 63. I hate it here.
She went deep, Jesus.
We just read the news, and we are one of 4 medium risk areas in Shanghai right now. So the whole city just opened up, and they've just declared 4 new medium risk areas. Probably about maybe like 10,000 people in the whole of Shanghai in these 4 areas. And we're one of them. Logically, medium risk areas require 14-day quarantine. They haven't told us that yet, and we're praying we can get out tomorrow, but I can't even think about it. It's 63 days already.
The afternoon, right?
Yes, afternoon have the result.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
negative.
Okay. Oh, it's okay, fine.
Yes. Why do you call me?
This is where the COVID case was. Love it. And here I am. I just painted a little picture. Now we wait for the community to decide if we're allowed to go out, because now everyone's had 2 negative COVID tests in the whole community. So they're gathering, they're discussing what will happen, who knows. It's currently 11 p.m. and we've been waiting for the neighbourhood committee to make a decision whether we're going to be allowed out tonight or have to do 14 days of quarantine. But I hear something outside. I know I've said it before, we were free, but this could be real true freedom finally after our little blip. The barriers are gone. The barriers are gone. Okay guys, I think this is truly finally the last time I'm gonna say I think we are out of lockdown. This is day 63 of this lockdown plus the 6 I did before. So altogether I did, 69 days. That is like a fifth of the year in quarantine. No way is Shanghai back to normal at all, but it just means I can go outside and walk around and see my friends and do bits and bobs as much as I want to. Some places still closed, like cinemas and entertainment venues and inside dining at restaurants, some bars, and definitely schools. So the last thing that will go back is schools, and obviously I work as a teacher in a school, so hopefully that will be soon because I'm not getting paid. So I'm gonna wait for that. But thank you for sticking with my lockdown series. This 5-day lockdown turned into a 2-month lockdown, which was fun. It was a journey. But we went on it together and you saw all that. And I have this as a memory of what happened when I want to look back and relive my trauma. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more China content and give it a thumbs up.